But finally, I'm here. Those of you who watch it later, it was a struggle to get it live like this because YouTube's changed some settings. Welcome, welcome. Can you see me? Can you hear me? It's different. I have to relearn. You know these things? You have to keep learning. Oh my God. So I set up a live. For those of you who watch it later, I set up a live. Many people were watching. When I tried to come in, it didn't work because there was something that changed. So I had to start over and set up again. So right now, I don't know that have, let me check the chat. Please confirm for me. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Because this is, I don't have a team setting these things up for me, but you have to do this, okay? Confirm for me that you can hear me, you can see me. It's different. It's not the same as usual. There's something they are changing that they are trying to get a wider thing, so it couldn't allow me to start until I changed the whole thing, and then I lost you. Please confirm for me, Salma. Can you hear me? Can you? Okay, what we are talking about today, or what I thought I was going to talk about, let's hope I can still do it, is something called personal development. Is actually big. I wished, please confirm. I'm waiting for someone to confirm that they can see me, they can hear me, because it was crazy earlier. They couldn't see me, I couldn't connect. Confirm, please. Okay, thank you, thank you. So let's record this. Others who missed it, who left, they'll find it later. Now, my intention was, until YouTube interrupted me, I didn't know that they had changed some things. But you see, we have to get used to things changing. We adapt. I just adapted. Now, something called personal development means you have to develop as people. But these things are not taught in school. So I've been, you see, I read books, I listen to people, and sometimes I buy courses. And today I want to share what I conclude at this level. You know, I'm still learning. But at this level, I'm recording this on this is a live actually. December 23rd, 2023, we're about to finish the year. If you watch this later, it will still be relevant. Because most things I do here, I intentionally bring things that are relevant for a long time, okay? So in this personal development, as a person, there's the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, all these things that are going on with the person, the way the person was created, but they don't talk about this in school except people who do psychology and they understand, right? And from me learning what I've learned, this is what I have to say tonight. I wanted to say that for us to achieve our goals, we have to know these few things that are noted here. My mood changed because of what I went through before I came live. I lost the whole live setting, and then I had to come in again. So because I was about to say to you that please get a pen and paper. So those of you who are going to watch this later, the ones in the chat are tired. They waited for like another hour before I could set this whole thing up again. So I was going to say, please get a pen and paper. Please like it. We list all the people who are here earlier. Those of you who come later, please also like it because it lost momentum. This is the new setup. Get out a pen and paper, okay? And all these are my opinions, but opinions from different people. It's like someone who's researching things and they say, you know what? Every person said that. Every person said that. It must be important, okay? So before you set up what you are trying to do, what you are trying to achieve, this message is relevant because we're about to start the new year, right? People are starting thinking New Year's resolutions, right? Be clear. That's one thing. Be clear. Where is Janet? Do we still have Janet or we lost Janet? I'm so sorry that you had to wait. But I'll record this. It will benefit someone. So be clear. I'm putting it in the chat. Be clear. Welcome, Hannah. Welcome, and I see Robert, welcome, Magala, Salva, welcome, Hannah, who else there? Be clear what you really want. what they say by being clear. For example, Wesley Virgin, one of the ones I've been referring to in my studies, explained it really good. He says, if you go to McDonald's, or even if you didn't go to McDonald's, you think of yourself going to where they sell food, right? You went for lunch and they have a variety, right? But they have to serve it to you. Because he gave an example of McDonald's. Because you go to McDonald's and say, I want a sandwich. You have to describe the kind of sandwich you want, so they can prepare it and give it to you. So if someone was selling food, they have potatoes over here, they have rice over there, whatever they have chicken, they have beef, they have peas and groundnuts and beans, so many things, fish. And you came to them and said, you know how much they sell it, right? The price is not a problem. But you say, okay, give the amount and say the money, give me food or give me lunch. If this person has all those varieties of foods, what food will they give you? They have to ask, what do you want? Now, if you let that to our life about what we want, the way we ask, I don't know who we are asking. We're asking God. Some people say the universe, whatever. When you are thinking about what you want, are you clear or you are vague? It's like someone going to say, give me some food. But you see a variety of food, but you don't say which one to give you. Or you go to McDonald's, instead of saying, give me a sandwich with this and that, with topping, describe everything, you don't. So the similar thing we say is, I want more money. What is more money? What does it mean? See, we are not clear. So that's the first point. Be clear. The other one is, oh, welcome. Okay, go pray. Go pray. I'll be here talking to myself. You're fine. Please come back. Go pray and come back. Or wait for me. We'll finish this really quickly. So someone is saying they have to go for prayers in the chat. The other thing, number 2, is know your why. Know why you want that thing. If you look at the people who have made it, right? If you went, I like to, in some of these books and in there, whatever they tell stories, I like to hear people's stories. How did they start, right? How did they start? Everyone has struggled. Every one single person, you go read about them. They tell their story. I like autobiographies because that's when people describe their life. Everyone had to go a struggle. So when you are struggling, what keeps you going? What keeps you going is your why. Why? Why did you start? You see this Amazon.com, the big Amazon.com, he started in the basement. So if he started in the basement, in fact, when you hear him tell the stories, he said he lost so much money testing things. They all have some failures, okay? So, but what keeps you going, the why you started, whatever you're doing, always refer to a why or know your why, because you could be living life like that randomly. Sit down and think about why you are doing what you're doing. For Wesley, I like to quote him, it was his children. It was having a baby, you are struggling to take care of one baby, and then you get a second one. If you're struggling to take care of one, how are you going to take care of two? That means something has to change. And they say, if you want something to change, you have to change. That's when the personal development comes in. That means you have to get better as a person. Maybe you have to improve skills or whatever, but this personal development is too big because the skills alone are not enough. Just going back to school and getting more degrees or more whatever is not enough, because you still have to work on what we call limiting beliefs. Things that you believe that may not be good for you. That's another topic of topic for another day. Today I was saying, know what you want, make it very, very clear. Number 2, know why you want it. So Wesley, when he wanted to make the millions or be a better, but he wanted it because of his children. He wanted to take care of his children, right? Number 3, I just said 1 and 2. No, be clear and know your why. Number 3, because of the experts teaching us, the word now, N-O-W, is so important. That's why I keep quoting Wesley, because he explained these things really well. He said your mind doesn't know about the future and the history. It just knows about now. So know that now is very, very important as you speak. They say, see it like it's already here. See it like it's already done. But you know, these things, like you say, what? See yourself like you have a lot of money when you don't have it. It's not easy. So if you can train our brain to really pick up that you have to think of things in the now, wow, I think the whole world will be different. Because they say that if you keep saying, I'm going to get it, I'm going to do that, that you still stay in this, you stay in this step, you stay in that mode of going. It's going, it's tomorrow, it's another day, it's another day. So it keeps going. So you have to keep it like it's here. You have to say it like it's already here. These things are very interesting. Once you learn them, you say, what? Okay, so that was now. We need to know things are happening now. That's why people say to you, you are enough. Whenever I heard you say you are enough, what do you mean? Everything you need, you already have. You just don't know. You think you could keep looking for something. No, you already have it in you. You have to believe in yourself. You are created enough. That's hard to understand, but it's true. So we finished number 3 now. Number 4, the power of gratitude. The power of being a grateful person. That one, because the importance of being grateful is it moves your vibration. Bob Proctor, the late Bob Proctor, spent over 50 years teaching the same concept of vibration. We vibrate at a very low level. We need to bring, it's like what you want is over here, but your vibration is over here. Yet, to get it, they have to be together. So how do you raise your vibration to come up here? It's through one reason, one way of doing this is being grateful, being a grateful person. Whenever you feel you're grateful for this and that, as you say those things that you are grateful for, that you want to have, you feel better. Because the other thing they say, that if your thoughts, the things you're thinking, connect to how you're feeling, that's how you attract what you want. That's the law of attraction. I don't know. These are experts saying these things, and these things make a lot of sense. Okay, so learn to be a grateful person. By the way, if you're a TikToker, I started a new series. I record videos on TikTok. And the series, one of them is the gratitude one. I explain it, how you could start a gratitude journal. Even if you don't have a gratitude journal, at least have the habit of being grateful in the morning before you set out your day, and the evening before you sleep. Okay. The other thing I wanted to mention from these experts is something called the happy place. Happy, happy, happy. What makes you happy? You have to know your happy place is connected with the gratitude. It's connected with gratitude because remember the vibration that we need is going to be from you being a happy person. That's how you get those feelings, okay? So how do you get those feelings of happiness? The lady who wrote this book, by the way, I didn't link this book, but this book is free. It's free as a download. It's called Never in Your Wildest Dreams by Natalie. Ledwell is the one who wrote it, but she gives it free as a download. Right here on my channel is in some videos, but not all of them. I didn't link it today, but if you put a link, like you watch this and you say, oh, I want to get, and you put a comment, if you put a comment that you want to know how to get that book, I'll respond to you and send you to a video where I talked about that book. It's a free book. It's teaching the law of attraction. So like, how do you attract what you want? A lady changed her life in like 1 year. The lady, she's talking about that story, like 1 year, from a struggling person with debt and all that, but everything changed. Once you learn these principles, everything changes. I'm a work in progress, I'm learning. It's not easy, by the way, from those limiting beliefs. Because she said that it's something called a happy place. And the happy place, according to her, comes from the life you've already lived, right? You look at yourself from childhood all the way up to now. What made you really, really, really happy? Even Wesley talks about it. Why? When did you feel really, really great? She calls it the happy place. You have to put it in this thinking. As you are thinking about the future and what you want, think about what made you happy in the past. And now you're going to mix it with gratitude. I didn't mention even sharing and giving, doing what they call random acts of kindness. You be kind to people, strangers. Just be kind. Because as you are doing these things, you are raising your vibration that the Letbo Proctor was talking about. And as you raise your vibration, you get to what you want. So I'm ending this, I'm wrapping up this to say that all the things I'm talking about, they connect in one statement. And you write that statement and make it like your goal, like your statement that you read every single day. And you see that this statement actually embraces all those things I talked about. It's going to impress, I'm about to say, come up with a statement. It's going to impress what you want. It's going to embrace why you want it. It's going to embrace the now, the gratitude, and the happiness. So the statement will start with, oh, I didn't even put the I am. I am, the I am, I should have added it, number 6. I mentioned 5 things. I just added number 6. Know what you want very clearly. Know why you want it. That's number 2. Know the importance of now, NOW. Then know the happy place. What's your happy place? What made you happy in the past? Number 5 is the importance of being grateful. And number 6 is, I just added it right now, the importance of I am. Saying I am. Because they say when you say I am, everything you say after I am will follow you, right? So the statement will go like this. It's going to embrace all those things that I just talked about. I am, remember I am is very important. Happy place, and grateful, gratitude, right? Now, remember we talked about the importance of now. So I'm happy and grateful now that whatever I want to happen is happening for you, but for me. So you put me. You say, for example, I'm happy and grateful now that I now live in the house of my dreams, whatever that house looks like. And because of that, I use money. Money is easier. Let's say, for example, you say, I'm happy and grateful now that I'm making 10,000 USA dollars every single month. And because of that, now you bring in your what? I'm able to take care of my children. Or maybe if you're in America have private public schools. So if you are able to take your child to a private school, that's cool. So you could say, because of that, I'm able to take my children to private school. Because of the 10,000, I'm able to do this and that and that. Your why is solved. The reason you started to do this. I could say, for example, me, I'm planning for retirement. I said, because of that, I'm able to save so much for my retirement. I'm able to take care of this and that. And we covered all those points in just this statement, but you end it with easily and effortlessly. I learned that from Wesley again. I'm able to make 10,000 USA dollars every month easily and effortlessly. And when he says easily and effortlessly, what they mean is whatever you do in your life, they don't say go sleep. You're going to be doing some kind of work, some kind of thing how you make your money, right? And it's not even about just money. It's whatever you want to happen in your life. But let's use the example of money. The money doesn't find you sleeping. You are working, you're doing some things, but those things are becoming more blessed for some reason because you are doing all these things. Because you are grateful, because you are sharing, because you see you are affirming, you attract. The law of attraction works like that. Okay? So I think I was hoping, because we didn't lose, if we had not lost that first connection that I had, I was hoping to have an example from the audience, from the people in the chat. So we play around with it and put all these ingredients. So I don't know that we can come again and do this again. What do you think? Should we come and do another live about this same topic? Because if you had someone who wants to achieve something like the year 2024, okay, and you are talking about it now, then I will show you how you put it all together like that and create a statement. Read that statement every single day. But the way you go through, you have to have some quiet moment. You know, the other day I was reading somewhere where they says schedule 90 minutes just to think. Quiet moment where if you follow the meditation, people who do meditation, they start like deep breathing in and out, breathe in and out until you relax, because you have to get into what they call that gaze. Like there is a time when you are not thinking. I've done this with Wesley's meditation. It's very interesting. You can get to a point where you're not thinking. They're not thoughts. That's a good one. That when you get to that, you can impress your brain to put in whatever this is, whatever you want, the new goal you have. That's a good point. So a good time to do that. So you start off with being quiet. You find a quiet place that you like. It's just you. No one is bothering you. You do the deep breathing in and out. That's another tip, the breathing in and out to relax. And when you do the breathing and if you start thinking about the happy place, remember that happy place? You think about the happy place when those things happen, whatever. Maybe that's when you got married, when you had your first baby, or maybe when you are, I don't know, about children. I had a young man say when he went to visit his brother at college, at secondary school, that was his happiest moment. I said, wow, that's weird. Then, so you go back to your life and look through, you see, the moment you're thinking, when was it really a good time for me? Or when did you solve a problem? Something you thought it was really hard, and then you came up with a solution. Because those are the moments that are going to keep you going with this new goal, right? So you're happy, and then you think about what you're grateful for right now. And see, that's why people who meditate, their lives are very, very different. Because you have to do that like every single day. You go through this thinking and then you visualize what you want very, very clearly. Yeah. Actually, when you stand up after doing all that, you're going to have a very different energy level and a different focus. And as you read this statement that you are writing down, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm making $10,000 every month. And because of that, I'm able to do this. I'm able to do that. You feel good. And your subconscious mind will go to work to find the 10,000. That's what they say. If you keep repeating it. Okay? I hope that helps a little bit. To recap, what's important is number one, six. Know what you want, but very, very clearly. Very, very clearly. Number two, know why you want it. Number three, know the power of using now in whatever you're speaking, because you are impressing on your mind to look for the things you want now, not in the future. Number four, know your happy place. Number five, know the power of gratitude, being grateful. And number six, the power of the I am statement. So all the things that I have like a video about each one of these, like I am has a video, being grateful has a video, but today I came and put them all together. How can you put them all together to create the life you want in 2024? 2024 is the year of you. It's for you. You are special, you are beautiful, you are great. Take care of you, okay? So I think I'm going to stop there. Most people who watch this will watch it later. The people had shared the link with the old link. I'm going to share this video so you can watch it. Add a comment for me. Does this make sense? What is the part that you've been missing? Yeah. Thank you so much. Please leave a comment for me after I leave I'm making the video, okay? Thank you all so much, and thank you for your patience. This craziness, I had to learn on the job, like I had to figure things out, but then I made it. I didn't give up. I still came. And thank you all for also being patient. Those of the ones who missed it, I'll share this new link with them. So when you watch this, please leave a comment for me. Someone put a comment, take care of me. What do you mean? Take care of me, Janet. Thank you all so much. And those of you who celebrate, happy holidays. And we'll see. We'll get together again and get through these topics. What do you think, Janet? Should we do this again? It makes sense. I think maybe we'll do this again at some point and have someone have an example so we can see how this really becomes real life. Thank you so much for watching it. And a comment from me. I'm sorry about the beginning. We lost the link that we had and I had to set up later. Those of you who watch it later and you are part of those people who were waiting and they didn't come out, that's what happened. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye-bye, Malaysia, in the house, and Uganda, and everyone else. Okay, bye-bye.